Hey guys, what is up? So, I'm going to be doing my Pro Bowl prediction. And just as a quick recap of the conference games, which were yesterday, I'm recording this on Monday and uploading it, I believe, on Monday, unless if for some reason I get super busy in the next half hour. Um, so, the games really, if you were to look at the final score, not really that close. And the Falcons Packers game really wasn't that close because at halftime the Packers were shut out and it was 24 to nothing. But the Steelers and Patriots game was close for a little while, just like the Patriots Houston game. That was close for a little while. But in both of those games, the Patriots made the right adjustments at halftime and completely took over the game and ended up with a blowout when, you know, it probably should have remained close. But it didn't. And that's just one thing that New England does well. Um, I did go 2-0. I thought I was going to go 1-1 because of the curse that comes with the terrible towel. Patriots fans disrespected it, put it on social media, and I'm like, oh, curse. Steelers are going to win. But I had already locked in my prediction, and I commented on the last video, I can't change it. It's locked in, but the Steelers are going to win, and I'm going to take the L. Didn't come through this time, which is unfortunate, but that's, the past. And we're going to have a Patriots Falcons Super Bowl, and I'm going to do a prediction on that next week. But really, on February 5th, if you're not a Patriots fan, you're a Falcons fan. That's really it. If you don't like the Patriots, guess what? You're now a Falcons fan for 3 hours. 3, 4 hours, whatever it is. So for my Pro Bowl prediction, it is back to being the AFC versus the NFC. I did like how they had 2 Hall of Famers just draft the Pro Bowl, selections. And then, you could have Richard Sherman go against Doug Baldwin. You're not going to have that now. I think they did it for 2 or 3 years. I liked the idea. Not a lot of people did, but now it's back to AFC, NFC. I'm going to say the NFC wins. That's just a toss-up. It's 50-50. I'm right. And if I'm right, I get none wrong. But if I'm wrong, I didn't get any right. And that'd be the first week I've ever, gotten it all wrong. But it's one game, so it's either you're undefeated or winless, you could say. And being the Steelers fan, I'm disappointed in how the Steelers played. And Jesse James, I didn't think he got in the end zone, which is when the ref signaled touchdown. I'm like, really? I didn't think he got in. My family is like, yeah, the ref signal touchdown. He must have gotten in. I'm like, I didn't think he did. Turns out, I was right. He didn't. And, you're first and goal from the 1 foot line. And, I get running on first down. I would have ran on first down. And then they lost 1.5 yards, 2 yards. And then on second, I personally would have passed. Either ran a play action or just, go in the shotgun and pass on a slant or some kind of quick pass. Maybe an out route, something like that. And then they, ran on second down, lost yardage again. And then you're stuck with third and goal from, the 4 or 5. And even if Eli had caught that, he wouldn't have made it. And it was kind of a bad throw by Ben. But even if it was a perfect throw, Eli catches it, I still don't think he gets the end zone unless if he stops, cuts in, and, tries to get to the end zone somehow. But I'm pretty disappointed that Bell got hurt, but that's not really anything you can stop. He got hurt. It's unfortunate, I think if Bell hadn't gotten hurt, it would have been a bit of a different game. Not much of a different game, but, maybe a little closer. The Steelers possibly would have moved the ball a little better. But like Bell said, I think on the second play of the game, he got hurt. And, he really tried to. He came in for a running play, got like 2 yards, and, went right off to the sideline, didn't come back in. So he must have said, nope, not feeling it. They, I think, ruled it as a left groin injury. And he, said in his post-game conference, he had no burst, no quickness. He just didn't feel like himself running. He couldn't be him. And, Williams did a okay job, but he is like 32, something like that, maybe 33. He's getting up there in age, especially for a running back. And, it's unfortunate that Bell had to go out. And, people said, well, the Facebook Live thing that Antonio did, he's going to, be distracted and play bad like Odell did and the other Giants receivers did. He actually did not have that bad of a game. He was double covered all game, but he still had, last I checked or saw on the TV, he had 6 catches for 66 yards. So, he didn't do bad. But at the same time, he also wasn't Antonio. Probably because he was double covered with the corner and the safety. But he's beaten that before. He has. And, Malcolm Butler, and I think it was possibly Duron Harmon or Jason McCourty. Probably one of those two. That was, the safety. And, just they're going to have to wait until next year. They had a good shot and didn't have it. So, yeah, that's really just a recap of pretty much mainly the Steelers game because I'm a Steelers fan, but also, just NFC is going to win the Pro Bowl. And I do believe winners and losers both get, money, but the winners get more. So it's like a toss-up. And this is a friendly game. It doesn't mean anything. And, there's certain rules to the Pro Bowl. Like, you can't blitz. You can't, there's certain rules. I think it's you only get 2 timeouts per half. I don't know. There are certain rules. I know that. And you just gotta, wait it out and see who wins. Because, you're gonna have the best players from both teams. Or from both conferences. Excluding any Patriots or Falcons. Those players are not allowed to play because they are going to be playing in the Super Bowl. So your goal is to go to Houston, not Orlando. That's it for this video. Leave a like, comment down below on if you agree on my Pro Bowl prediction or not. If you have any comments on how you think the conference games went. If you have any opinions on the fire alarm being pulled at the Steelers hotel at 3 in the morning the night before the game. If you have any opinions on that, comment them down below. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Later.